Well, it's the next morning since it was 10:20 when I shut off the vacuum source last night and to allow the vacuum decay. So here we're standing. The blue vac shows roughly 900. The testo 552i is showing 819. So they drifted more than they were on yesterday's video when the vacuum pump was actually on. They were within 10 microns of each other, and now they look like they're more like 70 to 80 microns from each other. I did have the blue vac wireless on because I had it in the graft mode, so it actually graphed over time the decay, but unfortunately I had an update going on in it rebooted, so it erased everything. I just turned it back on. It didn't save nothing, so that was didn't work out so well. But basically all we were going to see is that it went up from like 170 microns up to the near 900 microns. So from yesterday's video, since it was not able to go down to like 30 microns, I'm going to look into that because 150 microns is just not low enough. It should have went lower, especially since I was using the copper line and not a rubber hose, because you do not perform vacuum decay test using a rubber hose, and you should not use refrigerator manifolds because they were not intended to do a long-term vacuum decay test. So next video, try to solve the problem why it would not go down to below 150 microns, and that'll be next. But so far this is pretty good. That's overnight. Now I perform overnight vacuum decay tests, but when I do an overnight, you don't use a refrigerator manifold. You just use your gauge right on the system with no hoses hooked up. Otherwise you will always lose through your hoses. Alright, I'll see ya.